Hey guys, welcome back. Alright, I'm here at the trailhead of Blackout, so I'm gonna ride Blackout today. Well, we had a lot of rain, so it's proper wet, very muddy and slippery. And I haven't ridden this area for well over 6 months, maybe even longer. So I'm gonna take it easy and suss it a bit out. I want to show you a few modifications to the bike. They're all minor, but worthwhile mentioning. First of all, gone are the orange grips, and I put black ones on. These are the press-on ones, same brand, but are softer than my previous ones and definitely more grippier. I love the orange one. That are my go-to grips. They last longer than any other brand I tried before, and they have a awesome grip. Otherwise, I replaced a dropper post with a crank borders ones. Yeah, works fine. I replaced the saddle with a nuke-proof downhill saddle. This one is not as cushioning as my previous Specialized one, which I actually really loved, but it's alright, does the job. I also put on some Spank flats. I was running this orange composite ones. They were nice, but they were not that grippy, and I actually my feet, as I say, came off quite regular. So replaced it with these, and they doing the job really well. Now a little bit of an experiment, but so far it has been working well. When I came back from Medina, I replaced the chain and the cassette, but I didn't have a cassette. Well, the ones I normally run is either a SRAM or an XT, but this one is a Sunrays, and it's a bit of a budget replacement, but so far it has been working nicely. It hasn't skipped a beat. So it is obviously a bit heavier than the SRAMs and XTs, maybe 150 grams, a bit more steel on it, but it has been working really nicely. Alright, otherwise the bike is as it was before. Still my shiny bars. Yeah, I'm not going to replace them anytime soon. They were way too expensive. But yeah. Alright guys, one thing more I want to point out. When I'm on my way to the trail, I followed a new cycle path that the cycleway that the council is putting in, I think, and I hope, along the whole length of Forceway. And I hope they're going to extend that infrastructure and network to Wakers Pathway and Monterey Road, because they need a cycleway as well. But what I like the most about it is not just that they're implementing it, but the width of it is a proper width. It's 2.5 meters or so wide in most places, maybe 2 meters, but even then that's a good width. Not having those ugly small green sections between the concrete and the road, which is useless. You can't use the space to walk or ride. Plus, as a council, you have to maintain it, you have to mow it, so it's a waste. So make it wide enough that it's actually functional. Okay guys, enough of the fuffing. We're going on the trails. Here we go. Woo. Here we go. Oh yeah, it is muddy. Just 5 meters into it, we can already see the puddles. Alright, let's see how we go. No, this is beyond hero dirt. Oh, almost missed that green bridge. Ah, okay, you got a lot of scrub hanging over the trail here. Ooh. I just stopped for a moment to put my gloves on. I actually start riding more and more without the gloves. I prefer it now, but the problem is when the grips get wet, they become slippery. Oh god, oh my. It is proper wet, hey. Arr. Whew. Whew. Well, I expected puddles, but not this many. And this big. See if there's any changes to the trail. Oh, I don't have the speed for this step up here. Hey. Morning. Morning. I was saying I could hear voices. Or are the voices in my head? Quite possible. Oh boy. Okay, we are approaching that cave and I remember there are some muddy sections there. Oh, look at that. A waterfall. Well, it starts raining again. Whew. Oh no, slippery. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm not going to do the step up here. I've done it a few times, but not too often. With all that rain. Okay, let's check out the beeline. Oh, it's so slippery. Definitely not doing Skyfall. Okay. Ooh. Probably time to find a cave. Bit of shelter. Actually, there is something here. Is it enough? Okay, I'm using this shallow, well, it's not even cave, rock as a shelter. It's working, it's keeping me dry so far, but I'm not sure how long I'm gonna wait here for. I'll give it another 5 minutes. If the rain doesn't stop, and it doesn't look like it will, I'll just continue. But I'm not that wet at the moment, so but the trails are. It's one big creek now. You can see there water is running off the trail. But alright, it's all part of it. Well, it's still raining and doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon, so I just continue riding. And that little shelter was full of tiny leeches, which I do not like, so I prefer to keep on riding. Now I have to be careful here. It's one more feature. I'm steering down here the Skyfall drop just to have a look again, but that's a hug to flat. Never realized how bad that lander is. You really have to lift, you have to pop a fair bit to clear at least a good 3 meters, 2.5 meters. Otherwise you're on a flat section. Wow. And it is eroded. Not that I had any intentions to do it today at least, but even in the dry, no, still a no-no for me, I reckon. You never know though. Look at the run-in. Sketchy. Alright, stopped raining for a moment. The sun is coming out a little bit. Well, that was a very wet Blackout. Rain did stop, but obviously everything is super wet, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do anything more than this. I couldn't see the trail there. Whew. Well guys, the land is fogging up, but this is the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously not the best riding conditions. I'm more concerned about my drivetrain, to be honest, and I just replaced it, so I want to make sure it stays in a good condition. Well guys, in any case, if you liked it, you want to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!